Hello everybody. Hi. Just going to get everything set up on this side of the table. And just get this device open so I can see who pops in, who's available to watch tonight. It's been a while and this is completely unplanned, but I just thought best I just jump on live instead of missing another night without a video. And ta-da! So we're here. Alright, so just pulling up YouTube. And here we go. Turn that volume down. Alrighty. So, how's that going? Is it working? Top chat, live chat. Okay. Everything I believe is now set up. So, what we're going to do is pour the acrylic paint into this ice cube tray. And I believe it was Mixed Media Girl, Marcy, who I have seen do this. Hey there. How you doing, Mum? And this was very impromptu. I had no plans to go live, but ta-da, here I am. So, alright. So this is my Spring brand White House paint that I just poured into the cup. I usually mix it up in the big Floetrol bottle when I'm finished using the Floetrol. This is a mixture of crimson and titanium white to create this kind of darker pink. It's not quite as magenta as this, but it's still pretty. And so how was your day? And this is like a deep purple, but I can't remember what that was. I think it was Purple Lake and Ultramarine Deep. This is Cobalt Blue. And then we have this one which looks lime, kind of like this colour. And that's from Cadmium Yellow Hue and Emerald mixed together at equal parts. So the only other thing I wasn't sure about was, oh, that's cool, nice. Adding silicone to this to have some cells, because that's also another thing I haven't done in such a long time. So, based on that, let's do it. I'll just get one of these caps when I finish off my tube paints. I keep the caps, and it's also like what this canvas is sitting on. Just a little tip. And then, alright. So I'm just going to put a couple of drops of the silicone onto this cap, because I'm only going to be using quite small amounts of paint that I don't want to overload an individual colour with too much. So, alright, looks like everybody's busy. That's alright, completely get it. So first off, I'll start with some white. So I'm only going to use these centre four, and I'm going to use both rows. So it'll be like that. So a tiny amount in each. I can do that, I don't have to be so neat. There we go. And ta-dum. So what I was thinking was, if I might alternate, because I did actually choose 4 colours. So if I alternate a bit of purple in that one and into this one, that one, into that one. and see how that goes. Now I'll get a toothpick, rub it into that silicone oil and just put trace amounts in each level of colour. You can even see it, because it just kind of sits there. Alright, so there's a little bit in there. Let's go with this now. Actually, we might go with the blue, and we'll pop it here. There, there, there. Sweet. This is cool. This is cool. And just adding a little bit of oil. And we'll go to the pink. So yes, I haven't done this before, but if I didn't lose my train of thought earlier, I was saying that Marcy from Mixed Media Girl, I believe she was the one that I saw do this. I can't even get this open. There we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now the green. Deb, hi. How are you? Thank you for joining us. I'm going to add this lime into here. Alrighty. Go. I'm good. Glad to hear it. Really glad to hear it. So let's put some of this into the green. You don't actually need a lot of silicone. So I think these little trace amounts will give us the kind of cells that we want. So now to swap around the colours a little bit. I'm going to go with white again. Try and do my best squiggle onto each one without it dropping through to the bottom too much. Okay, there we go. And now, so we'll put the blue on the purple pink. And the purple on the blue green. There we go. We're going. Right, and so now the pink on the purple. I'm excited to see how this goes. So, and the green on the blue. Almost done, and then we'll flip it over, see what we get. And just use the last bit of silicone on this lid and spread it through the greens, because I haven't wiped off my stick and now I've got, oh, it doesn't matter either way. There we go. Alright, so I have got the extra white in the cup if I need to cover any area around the canvas. So let's just flip this now. I'll have to be quite quick because this tray doesn't come all the way up, so it won't be sitting, it will be able to leak at the sides. So, okay, centrifugal force. Ta-da! Alright, let's see. Oh, some of those effects look like balloons, but that looks cool. See that there? I'll tip that over so it drains out. And I feel like we will most definitely need some white, so add that around the edge. Okay, so I think the colours are really pretty in this one. Now we'll just give it a bit more movement before we torch it. And we'll torch it to get out the bubbles, as well as warm the paint slightly so that the silicone can rise with a little bit more ease. So we'll leave it there. And then we'll... Oh, I didn't get any paper towel. Alright. Grab the torch and see what cells we get. Hi, we've got another viewer. Pop in and say hi. Alright, so just torching that. Looks pretty trippy. Let's see if I can get you a little bit closer. That way. Oh, sorry. Not quite that close. Alright, I don't want to affect you too much by doing that, so. Alright. Yay. Alright, so let's turn those back over and give it a tilt. Off the corners. Bring it back. You wouldn't even know that it was an ice cube tray now that it came out of, because we've lost all that shape, but that's okay. I do like that center section that has kind of green and blue in waves. I'll bring that back now. Pop it down and have a look. Alright, so we'll give it a torch. It looks bright, so that's nice. Not so sure I like these big blobby bits, so that may be reason to do a little bit of a swipe. And try not to knock paints over in the meantime. Okay. So I think I'm going to try and follow along here and then along this bit and come off and see what happens with that. Just scraping some colour onto the end of that first. Alright, let us see. Feel like it could go that way too. And it came this way as well. Let's give it a torch. Thank you. Here we go. The last thing I wanted to do was skip one more night and not have a video for you. So the opportunity to jump on live presented itself. And yeah, so there we go. Let's have a close-up and then we'll sign off. Alright, oh, hang on. Just have to sit. That's a long way to stretch. Okay. Okay, there we go. So close up now. Left corner, coming up to the top corner. We've got some cells, some look lovely, some are still growing, so that's crazy. Hey Doris, how are you? Bit of an impromptu live tonight. I didn't put out any warning or anything, I just wanted to get a video up because I've struggled with that lately, so I thought, no, I'm going to get on live and we'll do a quick one. And I'm sorry I'm shaking so bad. Let me grab this. And so that's what we have here. So we did the ice cube tray, layering the colours, a little bit of silicone in there. And voila. Pretty colours. Not overly happy with the cells that are still kind of expanding. So staying safe and well. Yes, doing whatever I can, Doris. Hi Becky. Yeah, they're great colours. So thank you. But yeah, so we're going to see what happens with this one. This one here is really cauliflowered. Let's see if this is easier. Less shakes doing this than holding the camera. So, nice and bright. There we go. All right. I'm sure I've said that about 6 times now. I think my lighting needs work, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, Doris, you're so beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, all right. Thank you so much. I know I haven't had a lot of videos up lately. I'm working on that, and this was part of the reason I really wanted to do a live tonight, to make sure that I had a video for you. Thank you, Deb. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. I know it was quick and completely unexpected, but sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. So, all right. Thank you so much for joining me. And amongst all of this uncertainty, take care and come back to be kind, be creative, and be fabulous. Bye.